Hey guys, I just wanted to kind of go over my settings and setup for trading options on Interactive Brokers, how I got mine set up. Uh, so I got two tabs. I got one to just focus on one stock so I can manage one position. I got two because I trade SPY and Qs mostly, and or like Apple or Meta, Nvidia, and these are on watch list. But so I got these two. Maybe if I'm trying to see if the weakness or strength is on the day, I may have some calls or puts loaded, or maybe SPY or Qs. One of them may set up first for whatever. Anyway, let's go over some settings, and stay tuned. I like to post recorded live. Well, it is live, but it's recorded. But it's not like live stream, but it's recorded of trades. And I posted this one Friday, and it's a shame I left so much money on the table because I kind of had a fat finger and added one more option. I mean, these things. I mean, they went to like 7, so that's 300 and some percent. Anyway, yeah, stay tuned. Next week's setting up. I'm gonna have some killer trades for you guys, and let's get to it. So we're gonna go to file here. We're gonna go to global configuration, hit general. So right here in this area is where you put gigs or megabytes, which 1,000 megabytes equals 1 gig. You can allocate memory from your computer to focus strictly on InteractiveBrokers. So this is this right here. Okay, I'm not really a hotkeys dude. IB has a lot of messages, so I got most of mine turned off, right? I like it to tell me when my orders have been filled and when they're selling or when they're canceled or not filled. That's about what I got. So anyway, yeah, that's where you do the sounds. This is where you do all the pop-up messages, turn them off or whatever. Let's go to display settings. This is basically on your charts, I believe. I'm not too sure. I don't think I've really messed around with this too much. Chart. So I really just have my chart set up just to watch the premium, which is kind of a bad habit. So a lot of times the chart isn't loading up, but the premium's moving pretty good. So keep that in mind. But anyway, let's go to orders. So settings. I use smart routing. It's basically what you're paying for, and you can use dark, whatever. I use smart. You can do dark pulls, but I just use smart, multi-purpose, default, right? Don't really know what any of these are. I guess I need to learn them. Presets. You can go to presets, options. My days, time of force. I'm trading with small count again, so I'm only doing one contract, so that will load. A market when I have a put or a call. It'll load. You can put this number to if you like to have a starter of 5 contracts. Apply. And whenever you choose a contract, it will move the order to 5. Yeah, so I'm not trying to have 5 right now. I'm back on the small account, working on some disciplines and practicing trading the targets, that type of stuff. So your primary order, I like a market order. I trade highly liquid stocks, SPY and Qs. I ain't worried about slippage. I just want to get in when I want to get in. Set your trailing stop, your stop price. So we'll go over that in a little bit, but you can set what kind of stop price you want, and however much you want it to go in at. Profit taker. So it needs to really be limit, but I don't really do it too much. 50% of the value of the parent order. So if these 259 puts, it's going to be 50%. So let's just say 150 and 150. It's $3. It's going to be around $3 is where it's going to take your profit at. And this is another way to do your stop order. And I always do it to the parent order. That's the order that you are sending out. Right? Okay. And yep, prefer smart. Price management. And, you know, they got little question marks if you don't really understand something. But anyway, I don't really mess with too much other stuff. I did want to go into charts for a second. So the charts, so if you notice when I get in, there's a green line. There's a green line above my entries. That is my average price. And when I add into my risk, because I add into my risk, it moves my price down, and I average into a position. Yes, I do that with a small account. I only have a max size of 3 or 4 contracts. I don't go over the size. If the trade works, it works. If it don't, I accept the outcome. So I think that's pretty much this quote zone right here. And here's my settings if you want to do it in the toolbar, margin area, whatever. You can put chart trader on here and then have a bid and ask right here, and you can do it from right there. I just like the order manager. Okay, so that's pretty much the main settings, right? Oh, and you can put your there's a way to pull up another screen to get your P&L to show. I think it's settings on the chart, so you see how my P&L shows. So and there's a way to go right to it. So I like my position to show as triangles. So that is the quote panel. It's going to be part of where your P&L goes. That is these dudes right here. And so, just like any other broker, you want to have, I do a watch list. So if I want to switch to another stock that I'm watching, I can go right to it. It loads it all. You double click to ask. It loads up the contract. Bam. So in IB, you got your own order manager, your own options chain and chart. Order summary. Now, I know back in the older versions you had unrealized P&L right here, so I would just have this screen, but the only place I can find it is on this portfolio right here that shows your daily P&L and how much you got in your account and all of that. So that's why I got this. And then, of course, you link all these together. So if I'm trading 2 different stock, I got a blue chain and I got a red chain because my order's going to pop up on both of these. So sometimes they get mixed up. So I got one set to both charts so I can just throw it on there. Right? This is red, put the put there. This is blue, loads it up. Anyway, it's pretty much that simple, and of course I got another screen and I watch charts that I switch back and forth from. But anyway, that is my options setup and settings that I like on InteractiveBrokers. I kind of went through it fast. I mean, it's pretty simple, not a lot to it. Like I said, I got one chart for just focusing and managing one position, and I got 2 of them for when I'm watching multiples, or like on a Monday. If I have a volatile day, like on Thursday when we had a big green day, and I'm Friday, you would think there'd be a day Q2 communication, but it squeezed on big news. I mean, on a hot report, and it was mainly just short. So you want to see if it's going to be a day 2 continuation. And like I had SPY on one, I had Qs on another. I noticed Qs was weaker pre-market and open, so I had puts loaded. and I noticed SPY was stronger, so I had calls loaded. So whichever I felt like the direction was going to go, I was ready. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I got some killer videos for you guys coming, man. I love to trade. I love to teach. And some of the stuff I see, I focus on like natural flow of stocks and the way things move. And a lot of YouTubers don't teach that. A lot of YouTubers just like setups, bull flags, and stuff like that, which is cool, man. But man, you got to know the strengths and weaknesses of these charts. You got to know how to read them, especially in this market. But thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.